Guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Yasser Ahmed. So in this video, we will be looking at the second part of Chapter 3 from the ICT IGCSE course. So Chapter 3 is Storage Devices and Media. Please check out the previous video. We've looked at what is a storage device, storage medium, and looked at some, let me say it again, magnetic storage devices. So the obvious one being a fixed internal hard disk drive. So we're going to be now looking at solid state drives. Okay. So this solid state drive here can also be the main backing storage device in your computers, and due to its size, its compact nature, is most commonly used inside of laptops. Okay, so solid state drives, storage devices are based on electronic circuits with no moving parts. Solid state storage devices stored data using a special type of memory called flash memory. So what is the advantage of using these solid state drives? So the most obvious advantage would be the size is smaller and compact, so obviously it can fit inside of a laptop. When you start up a computer, so if you had a computer with a hard disk drive or solid state drives, the boot up would be quicker with the solid state drive. There's no moving parts, so this will lead to a silent operation. To transfer data is going to be much quicker using solid state drive compared to a hard disk drive. It consumes less power, and as mentioned, it's smaller in size, which reduces the weight of the computer and makes it more compact. However, it's more expensive per gigabytes compared to the hard disk drive, and you have a limited number of read and writes before they wear out and produce errors. So the hard disk drives, you could probably read and write more data to them over a period of time. This has a limited number. However, since there's no moving parts, the hard disk drive with its moving parts could stop working over a period of time as well. So it's one or the other, basically. Right, so let's have a look at this typical exam question here. So modern laptop computers use solid state drives rather than hard disk drives. Okay, state 3 advantages of using SSDs rather than hard disk drives in a laptop computer. So, as mentioned, if you have a solid state drive, the startup of the laptop is going to be faster, so the boot up. The SSDs consume less power than hard disk drives, so it conserves the battery power. Obviously, if you have a laptop and you're not plugged into the mains, since the size is much smaller, it's going to reduce the weight of the laptop. And obviously, it makes a laptop more compact if the size of the hard drive is much smaller. So you just need to put 3 things down for this answer. This is just an extra point if you want to make. And you can see the key parts I've highlighted in yellow. You can also have these other solid state drives. So it could be a USB stick or pen drive. And these can be plugged into your computer. So these are all removable and could be used to transfer files or back up your data between computers. Advantage would be it's portable and small. It's robust. So obviously, if you compare it to CD, ROM or Blu-ray or DVD, you could probably drop this and it's probably going to still be working. If you were to drop a CD-ROM or if we got a slight scratch, then some of the data could be unreadable. So it's more robust. I've had CD-ROMs in the past where I've had them in my bag and then we've gone from A to B and then I've got to another place, opened up my bag only to find the CD-ROM's been cracked in the bag that's is broken. So these are more robust. They tend to have larger capacities. There's no need for additional device drivers or software to run the USB sticks or pen drives in your computer. However, it could be easy to lose. USBs could be damaged if not ejected correctly. And both things have happened to me. Once upon a time, I lost a USB stick drive in a taxi and I was gutted. I'd lost a lot of work, hadn't backed it up. And if you are not ejecting a USB drive stick properly, then the next time you plug it in, it may not be able to read the data from the USB drive. Also, memory cards. Okay, these can be used to store files on digital cameras, mobile phones, MP3 players. Very small and can be removed and placed into other devices. Again, very robust. Smaller storage capacities compared to USBs, and quite expensive per gigabytes. And then you have all these other cards as well. So you got your SD cards, have a maximum capacity of approximately 32 gigabytes. Um, XD cards have a smaller capacity of 2 gigabytes. So the XD memory cards are not compatible with all types of cameras and other devices. And then you have CF cards used for higher end digital photo and video recording, so 4K. And CF cards provide a data transfer speeds of up to 600 megabytes per second. So if you're recording high definition content or 4K content, it's probably better to have a CF card. An SD card would be the most commonly used card inside of a digital camera, because there's enough storage capacity to store videos and pictures. Obviously, your XD card has a very small capacity compared to the other cards. Okay, so you got the storage medium here and a device there to read the data from the medium. So here are some exam questions. So many students prefer to store data on external storage devices like pen drives. So pen drives would also be another name for like a USB drive or USB memory stick, or portable hard disks drives. So describe 4 advantages of using a pen drive rather than a portable hard disk drive. Um, so this is not solid state. So you can see here we have looked at 2 types of portable hard drives. One could be solid state where there is no moving part, where there is no moving parts. But if it's a hard disk drive, you will have moving parts. So with any solid state drives, there will be no moving parts. So you can say it's more robust as there's no moving parts. Solid state drives will use less power. It will be more portable due to being smaller in size, has faster data transfer speeds, okay, and access as well. Another exam question could be, for each of the following types of backing storage, give one example of its associated media. Your answers must be different in each case. So optical, you can just put down either CD-ROM, DVD, or Blu-ray. Magnetic could be either fixed or portable hard disk drive. And solid state, you could say a memory stick, a USB stick, pen drive, or a flash card. So you don't need to put all the different things like I have. You can just put one or the other. And let's have a look at this question here. So compare and contrast the use of a fixed hard drive, a portable hard drive, and a USB drive. So a fixed hard drive is a primary storage device found in a computer system. Application and system software will be installed onto the fixed hard disk. It's less prone to damage because it's fixed in the computer, whereas a portable hard drive and USB drive could be damaged when injected. In addition, a fixed hard drive will have a higher capacity compared to portable and USB storage. Files can easily be transferred between computers when using a portable hard drive and a USB drive. However, the USB drive will be more portable than a portable hard drive due to its smaller size. Both the portable and USB drive is used to back up files. However, the portable hard drive will be used typically to back up larger files. So try to think about the key points about each different type of hard drive. So either the fixed hard drive or the portable hard drive. Obviously, the fixed one will be installing we will be installing application system software onto the fixed hard drive. The portable one would be used, normally when you're backing up data, pictures, video. USB drive may be used if you're just backing up work-related files. So you're not necessarily files of a big size. And we have come to the end of chapter 3, guys. Okay. So please drop your comments below, like and share the video. Good luck in your exams, and look out for the next video. So I'm going to be looking at chapter 4, computer networks. Thank you again. Okay, bye-bye.